Hello, it is Danielle Burnock from danielleburnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. And I want to talk to you today about three W's. Three W's, and which one is the most important, which one matters the most, which is the one that is going to help you the most accomplish what's in your heart. And the three W's are want, will, and why. I write about the want and the will frequently. I have a few articles on my blog. You could go to danielleburnock.com and do a little search in there of will or want, and you could find a couple articles how I compare them and share my story of how I learned the difference between want and will and the power of will over want, because we can want a lot of things. We can want to go to the store, we can want to eat a chocolate bar, we can want to watch something, want to go visit someone, we can want to lose 10 pounds, we can want to make $1 million. We can want a lot of things. But our wants can be very fleeting and very shallow. We can want to go for a walk, and then we step outside and it's too chilly. I don't want to go that anymore, which is fine. But that's how superficial want can be. You can say, I want to go somewhere, and then you get distracted and, oh man, I wanted to go there, but you didn't. So want, although it's an important part of us getting the things that are important to us, it is small. It is small, but it has to start there because we have to know what we want before we can move into the second W, which is will, which is where we make a decision. We make a quality decision, and that's what I did when I started writing my first book, Emerging with Wings. It was a certain day. It was September 29th. I still remember the date when I decided I'm going to sit down and start writing a book, even though I had no idea how to do that or anything, but I had wanted to, and I decided it was a decision. It was a quality decision. I will. And that is so important. Willpower is very strong. It's much stronger than our wants, which are fleeting. But our willpower will be challenged by life. Things will come against us. Things will get in our way. We'll run into obstacles, we'll not know something, someone will not like what we're doing, we'll find something we can't figure out about it, or we'll suffer spiritual attack. Lots of different things come against our willpower. And so that will needs the third W, which is why. Why are you doing what you want to do? Why did you make that decision? Why is going to be your muscles behind your decision. Your why is what will carry you through when those things happen and you're like, oh man, this is so hard and it's so painful. But your why just climbs out of you and says, it almost like it cries. I heard, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, Win the Day with Christopher Cook, and he had a guest on, Anthony O'Neill, and he said, your why needs to make you cry. I'd never heard that before, but I thought that was really powerful. Your why needs to make you cry. That's how big of a deal the why has to be inside of you, especially if what you want to do is a big thing, and you'll run into a lot of opposition because not every want runs into opposition. Not every willpower thing that we want to do runs into opposition. It depends on how big of a deal it is. And then when we run into that opposition, how will we respond? And we will respond out of that why. But even with that, there's something you can couple with your why that will even empower you more, and that is partnering with God, using your faith. Faith is what puts our faith out, it puts our energy out there into where we can't see. You know, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and I put my faith in him, and I asked him to help me write that book. And when I ran into my trouble with it, and I didn't know how to do this, that, or the other thing, when it got really hard, and I felt like quitting, which it happened multiple times, it's a very common thing, ask any author. And when that happened, I went to my why and I would cry out for help to the one I had faith in my God. And so if you want to accomplish something in your life, something you want to do, remember the 3 W's: want, will, and why. And then employ your faith. Your faith will work for you because faith is seen in what we do. Because what Jesus said is, out of the abundance of our heart, our mouth speaks, and a tree is known by its fruit. So what is in our life is evidence of what's in us. And so if we push into that faith, and then we push that out of us, our why, then we can accomplish amazing things. We can do what we dream. We can heal from trauma like I did. We can write a book like I did. You can lose weight if you want to. You can start lifting weights, which I've done a video with that before, little by little. I started with 1 pound weights and now I have 20 pounders, and I do those every single day. And it's little by little, and through that progression of want, will, why, and use your faith, ask God for help and he will help you. And so this is Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from survive to thrive. That lady on the internet who loves you. Mwah. Till next time.